Hey, welcome to another vlog. So today is the day. Oh, I'm dark. Give me some lighting. There we go. So today is the day that I get my shiplap wall installed. 1 minute. Installed. The precise millwork was just here, and they're, oh my gosh, I'm actually liking them already. Hopefully they do like a banging job. But I had, remember you guys, I told you I had to go back and return the 8-footers and get the 12-footers. And so I did that, but because I don't have any type of vehicle to transport it, and he does, he so kindly volunteered to just go and pick it up for me because he has the vehicle to do it. So I left him at Lowe's for him to pick up. So he just came back. You do need the receipt. So he just came back here to get the receipt. And then also, this is something I thought about too. So when I purchased the 8-foot, I had got 32 of them. And so when I went in to do the exchange, I ended up getting just 32 12 feet. But I totally forgot, after I walked out the store, I totally forgot that I had this window here. And I was just like, wait a minute. I'm not gonna need, definitely not gonna need 12-footers around the window because you have to cut those anyway. And so really the 12-footers are really just for the sides of the window. So he came in and he took measurements of how much I would actually need of the 12-footers, and it was like half of it. So money saver. And so he's going to also do that for me. He's gonna go and just exchange it out. Also, the casing, get some casing for the window, and then yeah, so I'm so excited, you guys. I'm getting a shiplap. Sorry if I look really close up because I have like the camera in my hand and I'm just walking around, but you guys can tell I'm so excited to show you that as they go through putting it up, and just seeing what the final piece looks like. Now remember, these are, I told you guys, the pieces are primed, so they're not painted, and I intentionally did not get anything painted because honestly, I really don't know what color I'm gonna paint the accent wall. So I don't know if it's gonna be dark, light, I don't know. So I really didn't want to pay for the labor for them to paint it, and then down the line I end up changing it. But as far as I know, with the exception of the paint, after this is up, this is going to complete all the things that I want to do for this room. Painting, I'm not too worried about. I can do that anytime, and I was waiting for a little bit anyway. It's for the house to settle some, but I am going to move on to the next one. My next one is going to be the foyer. So while he's here, I am going to ask him to see if maybe he can give me some estimations on doing some additional walls, trim walls, millwork, or whatever in the home. And in this way to kind of help me to budget for the future for those projects too. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So he's at Lowe's picking up the other pieces and returning. And obviously when he gets back, they're gonna get to work. And I'm gonna show you guys all of that. So I got the cushions, or the seat covers back on the cushions. So if you guys can like clearly see, I just have to like spot clean the arms because obviously you can see like it's dirt here, and just look how much brighter the cushions are. So gosh, I totally wish that you could really just take off this everything, right? Turn it off. Turn it off. I really wish that you could just take everything off, but I have spot cleaned the arms of this, and they do come up pretty clean. I just kind of spray some spot solution on there, and they come up pretty good. But this is only like the annoying part of just like furniture or the arms. Like seriously, they get so dirty. I mean, this is like probably the most touched area, I think, of any sofa, couch, whatever. But yeah, so I'm always gonna spot clean that, and it should brighten up as much as the cushions. But yeah, these were definitely ready for cleaning. So obviously, you guys know this isn't my permanent sofa for here. I am getting something a little larger, and I'm getting two. So, but this is something that came from my old house, and I'm just utilizing it for now until we get something new in here. But this is Crate and Barrel. So yeah. Oh, and let me update you guys on the table. So I called Crate and Barrel about this. I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope you guys can see it. I'm going a little closer. You see that it's bubbling, coming up. So I had called them and told them about what was happening with the table. You know, had it for under a year. And I sent them a picture, and they couldn't really couldn't assess. They couldn't assess it from the picture that I seen. So I had to request someone to actually come out and inspect it. So I got that appointment set up July 18th. So they're going to be out here and they're going to inspect it before they come up with a solution on what they're going to do about this. Honestly, I'm just hoping that I just get a whole new replacement. Just get it done. Don't try to shave it, paint it. Just give me a new table, but whatever. You know, at least I'm happy that they're making an effort to address my issue. And so, yeah. Yep. So just waiting on Precise Millwork to get back, and once they get back, you know, I'll turn the camera back on and I'll take you guys through the process of them installing the shiplap. All right, so Precise Millworks have returned from Lowe's. Unfortunately, they were not able to turn this off. Unfortunately, they were not able to return some of the 12-footers for some 8-footers because I was not there and they needed the original form of payment. So if I was with them, they would have been able to do it with no problem. So they actually had to bring all the 12-footers. But there is going to be somewhat of a workaround, so they can, so I can still be able to return some of the 12-footers. So that's good. But the only thing, so the baseboard that I bought, I had bought 4 8-footers, and the plan was to really return 2 of them because all we really needed were 2. No, actually, we're going to return all of them, right? But then just get one really long piece. But the problem is, I don't even think Lowe's had like anything longer than 12 foot, and the wall is 14 foot, 14 feet. So what's gonna happen is when you place that baseboard there, it's gonna be like a splice. It may be a little noticeable, but it may not be. So yeah, but that should be okay or whatever. And so they're here. Excuse the noise. They're here, and let me take you. So I ended up moving the table back, move my area rug back, just so that they have some space to clean. But right now, you know, you see that they're taking off the cord around, and the baseboard. So I'm so excited. Oh my God, I can't wait to see that. And product. I also did like mention them. I had like some other potential projects, and I'm going to talk with them at the end, like when this is all done, just so I can get like some of his input on it, and then also to like, you know, the financially plan for those projects as well. So you see that they just removed it. They just removed the quarter round, and yeah. So we'll check back in. All right, so they got the quarter round and the baseboard off. They're outside cutting the newer pieces to bring in and start putting up on the wall. And actually, you know, they were actually able to get some painted ones, so I'm okay with that. But I'm still going to. I don't think they're going to remain white, honestly. But so until I figure out, like I said, what color I'm going to paint it. It'll just stay like it is. So, but let me show you guys when I was talking about the baseboard where it's going to be like a splice. I'm going to show you because there is a wall here. And so on this half wall here, obviously this half wall was so long. There's a splice here. So like it's going to look similar. It's like right here. So you guys like see that? So they're probably going to obviously do some cork in there where it looks a little seamless. So, but that's what I meant by the splice. So, and there I'll show you. They're outside. I'll just look here. So they're outside cutting the new pieces. So, I did tell them I have a YouTube channel. So they don't mind being on camera. It's almost free publicity for his business anyways. But they're out here cutting it. See, this is the type of stuff I needed. Like, if we were going to seriously do this, like, you talk about tools, like, you would need, I felt like, all of this stuff, like, set up in the garage. And we just did not invest. We just did not invest in those tools. So, but this is exactly what we needed. Like, we needed something like this. And I feel like this was like this was like the most, honestly, the most important part. When you do those measurements, you got to cut it. And you want to make sure you cut it right. You just want to make sure you have like the right tools. The best tools. So, oh my God, I'm so excited. And so this is, I'm going to shut the door. This is the other wall. So this is the foyer. This is the foyer, so I am going to, this is the next area that I'm moving to. So thank you to the person who suggested to go room by room, make a list of the things that you need to do and just focus on that room. And I'm going to do that, especially with the more, maybe bigger projects. So now that after the day, I'll be pretty much done what I, for a time being for what I want in the dining room. I want to move over to the foyer, so I'm definitely going to ask him how much would it be to do like the picture frame here, and then I just need to finish it out with my light fixture, which I believe I'm actually going to be getting that really, really soon, because I was talking to my hubby about it, and he wanted me to show him, so I'm going to be showing him that, and I'm hoping we'll be making that purchase like really, really soon. But yeah, so once I really get like the wall done and get the light fixture, my foyer will be pretty much done. As far as like the core pieces, I feel like you can just do that year round. Like me focusing on the room, it's not going to be so much just trying to decorate it and all the decor. I'm just talking about like the major things that I want done, right? Because you can do decor any day, out shopping, whatever. But it's really just like the wall and the light fixture. And I feel like I'll be done. And then, and you guys also know, I'm also going to ask him about my built-ins here for the office. So that is something that he does. So I don't know, I really hope, his work on this wall in the dining room, is I love it, because I would definitely use him again. And so far, I'm pretty happy with him right now. So yeah. And then going up the steps and the rest. So I'm going to show him all the millwork projects that I have in mind. I probably won't go upstairs in my bedroom just because my husband is still up there asleep. But I'll mention it to him. But anyways, and then also out in the mud room. So I just wanted to come back on here because I just wanted to show you. So he has the stud finder. So he's going through finding all the studs so they'll know where to attach the shiplap boards. So yeah, we actually bought, my husband and I actually bought one of those. And obviously if we were gonna be installing this wall, we would have done the same thing. But yeah, doing the stud finder. That thing is cool. So cool. But listen, I have to jump really quickly because I have a meeting at work. This is actually supposed to be a no meeting Friday. And one of the VPs scheduled a meeting. All right. Be right back after my meeting. So I'm out my meeting. So let's check in on the guys to see how they're doing, what they're doing here. So I want to flip the camera. Here's what they are. We got some of the pieces cut. We did get some of the pieces cut there. Wow. We're checking their measurements there. Looks like they're starting with, they did just report around. Looks like they're starting with the smaller pieces. Oh, my daughter's crying. Here's the progress so far. They got, I said like 2.5 up. They had this split one for that corner there. So, anyway.
I don't think that can go for it.
They're tacking it on. Check back. Just checking in. Here's what it's looking like so far. Don't mind like the dirt on there. It'll all be wiped down. I'm just gonna get that white eraser and wipe it down because that thing is doing wonders. But it looks like they got some of the casing. He cut this one side wrong, so he has to fix that, turn that around. Yeah, but it's looking good so far. Looking good. You guys give me some ideas on what you guys think I should paint. I'm open to ideas and suggestions. If you guys feel like, my table is black, so I don't know if I should go dark. I don't know. You guys think I should paint it black? I don't know. Decisions. I'm not rushing with the paint. Yeah, but this is what it's looking like so far. We'll check back in. So here is the progress so far on the accent wall. They took a lunch break, so I figured this would probably be a good time to kind of show you where they are. So they're definitely like halfway, a little more than halfway through. I'll say maybe halfway because they still got to do the top there and then this side over here. So probably looking at several more hours. But yeah, it's looking good. I like under the window. I'm gonna ask them. Like I know it's like the spacing is just. I don't know if you can help that, but yeah. But yeah, it looks pretty good so far. I'm just sure it's like a lot of the spacing is it's about the cut of how they have to cut it. Cause you know, they have to fit it around the window. So, but yeah, there's a little, I guess when they come back, I'm gonna question them on something on this piece here at the bottom. But you know what? They're doing a lot better than what I would have done. Like right here, I wanna, what the spacing in that is not wide enough. But yep, this is looking okay so far. This area is gonna really pop when this is all done. But we'll check back in when they get back and see how much more they get done. All right, doing one last check-in before you guys see the final with the baseboard at the bottom. So just kind of want to show you the progress on where they are. So they're just about done putting up all the boards. As you can see there, I was able to get them to correct some of the boards that were kind of butted way too close together. So I'm appreciative of that. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. So, but I'll be back with the final look. All right, here is the finished look of the accent wall. So it is actually the next day. I did not, when the guys finished, I did not turn the camera back on because they actually ended up finishing between 5:30 and 6. So, and I'm going to tell you why it took a little longer. So yesterday, you guys know when I showed you how the spacing was off in certain areas. So they literally, to correct it, they had to literally remove everything that they installed to fix it. So keep in mind, I just pay them to just install, not to paint, to clean up. Like all these little dirt spots, I'm actually going to just clean that. It would have been a little more, and that's something I can do, right? That's a DIY I can do. I can clean up. And there's also some areas, it also did not include like any putting or anything to cover up like the nail holes or whatever. So again, that's something I feel comfortable with doing and getting this wall to look a whole lot cleaner. But the hard part is actually finished. So it's all installed. This is the baseboard. So I did not, if you notice at the end, because it's an accent wall, I did not need to put the quarter round around it. And it actually, I'm kind of glad I did not, because when I actually put a piece against the baseboard, it actually took away from it. So here, let me show you. I'm just going to show you a little piece. So I did this, and I just felt like, so I don't know if you see that, but I just felt like it kind of took away. Like I wanted that thicker, look of the base vibe. And you know, that's one thing about accent walls, because of the accent wall and it's supposed to stand out. You know, you could do things differently. And then two, the other thing, the baseboard. So the baseboard you see here on the accent wall, I'm actually going to change all the baseboard down here to that thicker piece, going all the way around. And one of the reasons why we stopped it there, because if I would have continued it elsewhere, it would have looked really, really funny and weird. So it was actually better to just keep it as part of the accent wall so it didn't look funny. So I'm actually really, really glad that I just went ahead and just put the baseboard right where the accent wall is. So yeah, so this is 100% better. I'm so glad. I'm very, very appreciative that they corrected what I noticed. So they did a good job. They did a good job. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this is, so I do have to, so some of these pieces, which is, it's not a big deal for me, are primed. So like, I don't know, this may be, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is painted or primed, but it doesn't matter because I'm actually going to repaint this anyway. And I'm actually thinking about black, you guys. I know I asked you to put in the comments what do you think, but I don't know about, the dark. I definitely wanted the flow, throughout the house, especially because it's being open space. So I don't know. I'm really strongly considering a black wall here. So yeah. Yep. I'm excited. So this is it. I'm gonna pull back. So I'm going to next week. I'm gonna do a this is going to be a continuation because I definitely want to show you I definitely want to show you this wall like all cleaned up, the putting and all of that stuff. So in the next vlog, I'm actually going to show you guys that, take you on that cleaning process with me and cleaning this wall. I give you a little DIY. I didn't give you the full thing, but I'll give you something. Finish the putting and all of that stuff. So yeah, yep. So we'll continue with this, the accent wall in the next vlog with the cleaning and just getting a little refresh in the dining space and just seeing, but oh my gosh, here the sun is actually coming out. It looks so good. I love it. And you guys see with my table and chairs, you see, look at my daughter. She's doing her business. You guys can see, I'll show you obviously everything with the table put back, the dining chairs and all of that stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the accent wall, Again, Precise Millworks is the company that I went with for the installation. I found them off an Angie list, so they're someone local to where I live. So yeah, I'll put it in the description box, the information. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this vlog. I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. All with the accent wall, I showed you guys, my couch and what I do to clean that or whatever. I do still need to clean the arms of it. So I'll actually probably just show you guys that also in the next vlog. So it may be a bit of a cleaning refresh vlog. I am supposed to also Rainsoft, the company who just installed my water softener, is supposed to be back out here on Friday, the day after the holiday, to retest the water again. So as you guys know, I told you how when they initially came out here, they tested the water, obviously found stuff in there that, qualify me to get the water softener. So they're going to retest and just kind of like show me, that basically that it's doing their job. And they're also just going to inspect that everything was just set up correctly and all of that stuff. So again, hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. And one thing I do respond to all of my comments. And thank you so much for watching. And you guys have a great day, week. Bye-bye.